If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout for 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at two new objectives that we have. So we've got a League One player here, Mollet, as you can see. It's kind of a weird, very dark and faint background here on this card, or like theme. I don't know if I like this card design. Let me know what you think about this. It just doesn't look right to me. Hopefully this isn't the League SBC look. I don't know what it is called. So League play is a League play. I don't know if it's going to be the League SBC background and theme, but we have a lot of League One objectives in here, and we also have an Akinfenwa, 74 rated with 81 pace, and apparently he's got a dribbling upgrade. He's only got 74 dribbling. He's got 90 physical, 80 shooting. This challenge here is going to be very easy to complete. I've got two squads which are affordable to actually complete these objectives, because you do have some serious requirements for both squads to complete these. So let's start off actually with Akinfenwa, who is going to be the more fun out of the two challenges. So we have play 3 games with at least one Liverpool player in your starting squad. You don't actually need to do anything. Literally just play the game with a Liverpool player in your starting squad. But the team and the friendlies game mode requires you to have 5 leagues in a team, which obviously means you've got to have basically strong links and perfect links of 2 players like connected to each other, which we'll get into in a second. So we have heading up, score a header in 2 separate matches in FUT Friendly. So yeah, we're going to need someone that's good in the air, obviously. So someone tall or good at jumping with strong physical stats. Then we have score 3 goals with EFL Championship players. So one of the leagues has got to be EFL Championship players. Then we have Unleash the Beast, score in 2 separate wins using players with minimum 81 physical in this FUT Friendlies game mode, no boundaries as well. So yeah, with the headers, obviously that is going to tie in together, because someone with good physical stats is going to be good in the air, and we also need EFL players and also a Liverpool player. So we'll have a look at a team in just a second. Let's first go through the League One players. So League One wins, win 15 matches using only League One players in your starting 11. Now that is a big ask for, I guess this is, if you've got nothing to do on your Monday, your Tuesday, your Wednesday before anything around weekend league starts, obviously you get your rewards Thursday, then you might want to complete this objective. But for me, I'm thinking, bloody hell, that is a lot of gameplay for a card which for me doesn't really fit into a team. He doesn't seem to excel at anything. He's got really good stats like across the board, but he's not super fast. His dribbling is going to be good. I mean, is it going to be better than a cheap player like not cheap, but Dembele, Usman Dembele? I know they're different players and that, but for me, I wouldn't want to put this amount of time into this player, but he may fit into some of your teams. Maybe you've got an untradeable or something that you can fit with him. Maybe an Mbappe, to be fair. He gets a strong link with Mbappe. So yeah, anyway, win 50 matches with League One team, basically. Score 30 goals. You should be able to do that with 15 wins. I imagine there's going to be, a few games, a handful of games where you should get at least 5 goals in some of these games. Just everyone's going to be attacking, hopefully, in this game mode. Assist 20 goals. That should come with scoring 30. Then score outside the box. I think this is probably going to be the most difficult, because scoring out the box, for some people that might come naturally if you take a lot of long shots, but the players you're going to be playing against or have in your squads, unless you've got a lot of coins, the only good players from League One really are your Neymars and Mbappe. They're very expensive. Inform Renato Sanchez. They're not. You don't have a lot of choice for players that are really good at shooting outside the box. So that might be a tough one. I think that's more going to be like playing a through ball and then chipping the goalkeeper. And then finesse touch, so score a finesse goal using League One players in 6 separate matches. At least it's not 6 separate wins, but that one is going to be definitely a lot easier than scoring outside the box in 4 games. So let's go ahead and actually, first of all, let's go and have a look at the game modes, because that is what's going to affect what team we can actually build, which obviously I've already done. I've prepared for this video. So we've got no boundaries. This is the one for Akinfenwa, and it says the only requirement here is we need leagues minimum 5. So it doesn't need to be silvers, golds, bronze, there's nothing. It's just the leagues, okay? And then we have managerial masterpiece, which is for the French, the League One stuff. So team overall rating 77. That means that you're going to need some silvers in there, and you can only have 3 silver players, which means you're not going to be able to have actually Mbappe or Neymar, because they're so high rated. Building the rest of your team with only 3 silvers and no bronzes in there is going to be very difficult. So this one's going to be interesting to see what teams you come up against in live friendlies. I think I've built a pretty solid one. So let's go ahead to the squads that I've built, and we're going to start off, I think, we're going to start off with the Akinfenwa one? No, we're going to start off with the League One. So this is the team that I've built. Obviously, all the players are either 80 rated or below. The goalkeeper's 83. It's down to opinion. Do you want to have a good goalkeeper or not? Is it worth putting a silver goalkeeper in instead. For me, I think the left back and the right back are the positions where you could basically just put the weaker players into the team, the lower rated players into the team. You could also substitute off a player. So if you really wanted to, like I've put this Cam in. So these are going to be your two CDMs if you're using a 4-2-3-1 or two midfielder position formation like 4-4-2, and then you can basically put on any player for this guy. But yeah, this is what I've gone for. So let's just go through the players so you can actually build this squad. So we've got Lopez, then the right back we've got Sissoko. I don't know if any of these are going to get price fixed. Not many people will be opening up silver packs or anything like that. Diallo, and then we've got Denia. Delane, this guy was an SBC, I believe, a League SBC last year, and he had 5-star. Yeah, has 5-star weak foot right now. We've got Gaboho. We have Renato Sanchez, obviously not the inform, but this one's going to feel pretty good in this game mode. There's no god players in this game mode. Then we have Cyprien, we have Gelson Martins, 5-star skiller, and we also have Bode. This guy's actually really good. One of those cheap players every year that's really good, and Moses as well, or Moses Simon, which I think he had. Did he have 5-star weak foot last year? Because the team of the season card come out and it was really good or something. I might be getting confused between someone else and the 5-star weak foot, but that team, it really shouldn't cost you that much. We're looking at about 10 to 20,000 coins. It depends if anyone gets price fixed, and it depends on trying to find some silver players, because as I said, there really isn't that much supply for those silver players. Let's go and have a look now at the Akinfenwa team. This one needs 5 separate leagues. So the way that I started was I built obviously a squad straight away with someone with 81 physical minimum, and that is going to be Troy Deeney. He's not fast. To be honest with you, what's the difference between using someone with 55 pace and 70 pace? They're not going to outpace anyone. So if you're going to, you need to score headers. So you know what? Just getting the ball out wide and then swinging it in. I think you need to score 2 headers, and you also need to have, do it with someone with high physical stats. You may as well combine the two. Duelo Fuego, now this card has had a transfer, and the transfer is like 1,000 coins, whereas this Watford version of the card is more expensive. If he becomes extinct or if he becomes too expensive, I don't know what other options you have, but for me, this is probably the best combination. Then we have Walcott, very cheap, and just link into a Liverpool player, which you need in the squad. So that's 2 leagues down. And then we went for Trippier, right back, obviously the English link with Ox. But he's not going to be very fast, not going to be very good. You might want to substitute him off. Then we have Koundé, a very cheap defender, links with Diallo, so that's now 4 different leagues. Mandanda, then we have Cyprien again, tried to reuse a couple of players so you don't need to buy them twice, or get more players. Then we have Rabiot, so a French link there, and a link into Hernandez. So most of these players are on full chemistry apart from Cyprien, and it should be fairly affordable. The only player that I think will be expensive or could be expensive is Duelo Fuego, but yeah, this should be pretty fun actually to complete. It won't take you that long to do the Akinfenwa challenge, so you build this team, you should have it done within an hour maybe, if you're not as good at FIFA or you just have a bit of an unlucky time. It might take you an hour and a half, 2 hours, but overall it looks like a bit of fun, and that's why we have these challenges. So I might actually do this one myself. I think the Mollet one for me just doesn't really fit into any squads, and the amount of time to complete. I'd actually go back to the squad, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, these menus, I'm still getting used to them. The Mollet one for me is just, yeah, what's the point of this for me? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is the Mbappe strong link, but by the there's got to be someone that's you can buy, or just a Ben Yedder, for example. There's just no point. There's just no point. Let me know in the comment section though. Am I missing something? Is this card better than it looks, or is this just really, really a lot of time for a player? But that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you found... Actually, no, what am I doing? Don't click off yet. We haven't finished. We haven't looked at the chem styles. So this is actually the first time I'm actually looking at Akinfenwa's in-game stats. I've just put a hunter on him, and to be fair, this card looks kind of cool. Like, if you're a really good player in a weekend league and you're beating someone and you think, you know what, I'm just going to sub on an Akinfenwa, it might be fun to do. I reckon a lot of pros are going to do that with this player. So yeah, 81 pace, this kind of makes sense if you do the average in there. Put a hunter on him. He's got 89 balance. What was his other card? His normal card's actually got 71 balance. That's actually higher than I actually realised he had. He's got 99 strength, of course, and his finishing's actually pretty good. His agility, his actual dribbling is 63 though. What was his other one? 50. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be the fun of it, is using someone that's really stiff but has good strength and balance. I don't know how he's going to be in the air. He's only 5'10" with 62 jumping. But yeah, he's 85 rated as a striker with the Hunter Chem style. What about if we go for a Hawk? It's about 84. Sniper, finisher, Deadeye is about 86 96 rated. Yeah, but for a matter of 3 or 4 or 5 games, pretty fun. Now, if we have a look at Mollet, let's just take that off. I think it really depends where you want to play him. Some people may be using him in like, I don't know, 4-4-2 and have him as one of the centre mids, and they might go, you know, put an anchor on him. I think that's a bad move personally. He doesn't have the defending stats for it. You might want to be playing him as a central cam in like a 4-2-3-1. In that case, maybe an engine cam style is good because he won't get into like shooting positions as much. But this is a tricky card because of the meta and the way that you play in FIFA. So 4-star is nice. His stats are okay-ish, but you can tell I just don't like this player at all, do you? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you go with Hunter, he actually looks like an alright winger, which is strange. So his 96 balance, 87 dribbling, his reactions and composure is quite low. But yeah, he's actually fast with the Hunter Chem style. I mean, everyone gets a bit fast with the Hunter Chem style, but I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video for the second time. If you guys want to join my Discord, we have finally got Discord partnership now, which means a few things like you can have your own URL and like get boosts of the server and all this. I'm not really into, I don't know what's going on with that, but we do have partnership finding the server, so thank you guys for supporting, thank you guys for joining and being active in there. It's pretty awesome, like growing a community. But anyway, if you are new, subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Good luck in your objectives. Bye bye.